Hello, this is my first video. Yes, this is my first YouTube video. Yeah, I am super excited. This video is just kind of about me, my beliefs, values, the goal of this channel. Yeah, so you probably hear from TikTok or you just know me. You're from my school, maybe even here to judge me a little bit. I really don't care. Like and subscribe and comment below like some fun video ideas. I'm really up for anything other than spending billions of dollars because I'm not Mr. Beast. So I'm really up to anything. That's what they say, right? Like, right? Right? Yeah, like, subscribe. Yeah, you know? And then you'll see my videos more. And maybe, share to your friends. Maybe your friends also like the videos I'll be posting. I know I'm on YouTube. It's really weird. I'm used to being on TikTok, so I'm trying to figure out this whole like editing thing. So stick with me. But this is my first video. Um, and yeah, why not talk about like why I'm doing what I'm doing? The first point that I wanted to talk about is just why I'm moving to YouTube. I'm not fully moving to YouTube, like, I'll still post short videos on my TikTok. Well, my reasoning was just because I feel like my videos were just too long for TikTok. And I know there's like 10-minute like videos that you can film on there, but I just felt like a lot of people who are on TikTok don't want to watch a 5-minute video. They want to watch something quick and short. And I just feel like it's just going to be easier for me to post longer videos and maybe like longer content on here, and I'd probably get more viewers and everything on here. Okay. And okay. I also just want to spread like no. And another reason why I'm like making content, I guess you can't even really say that because I don't have a whole lot of viewers right now other than people who know me, but I just want to like make people laugh. I don't know why I have to think about it. The goal here, I would say, is just to like make people laugh, like have a good time, share like a part of my life. I don't have a certain like kind of videos that I want to make quite yet, but like I just kind of want to just film like what goes on in my life. I'm going on like vacations in the summer, like why not vlog some of those? Maybe help people have more of a positive outlook on life. I don't really know how I'll quite do that yet. I go to the gym sometimes. Maybe this will help me be more accountable. And I know that, like, first you kind of have to get viewers and kind of like, I don't want to say a community because I'm not expecting to blow up or anything like that. But just to have people like want to watch you, they kind of need to get to know you. So that's what kind of this video is. Yeah, like, there's not a whole lot that I'm expecting out of this. It's just more of like something for me to do and maybe like a hobby that I can have. I'm a really social person. I like making people laugh and I like including everybody. And I feel like, you know, I'm going to be making kind of content that I like to watch, which is a lot of different things. So, like, it could be like fitness to like podcasts to like me having like my friends on here and we talk about certain things or like certain drama that's going on. I do have two microphones actually, so I do have another one. So if I wanted to have somebody here, I could do that. Really anything that you guys would like to see on here, please comment and tell me. But other than that, like, I'm just really open to anything this channel can be. It might be multiple different things at first, just trying to find where like I fit in. But yeah, again, I am new to the YouTube thing. I probably posted YouTube videos before when I was like 10 years old, probably some weird edit things. I don't really know. Um, but yeah, so let's get into, about me and kind of like the topic of this video. I think a good place to start is just like my name, where I'm from, and everything. So, my name is Keely, like most of you probably already know because you probably go to my school. I live in Iowa. I'm not going to disclose any more information than that because, that can be scary. I'm a senior in high school. I plan to go to UNI, which is the University of Northern Iowa. Um, And if I'm being completely honest, I thought I was going to go into nursing for a really long time. That was what I kind of planned on doing. And then I got a job here where I kind of like am a CNA, and it just doesn't look as, like fun. I don't want to say fun, but like it's just not what I thought it was going to be, which is totally okay. Like, some things don't plan out like how you see them being, and that's totally fine. My other career paths that I'm looking at are being like an elementary school teacher for like third and fourth grade. I would love to go into anything like law related, so like being a detective or even a lawyer, being a social worker. I'm really up for anything. Even real estate I could see myself going into. So yeah, just like a whole lot of things. Okay, I do have a boyfriend. We have been dating for a little over a year and a half now. I love him very much, and we dated a long time, or not a long time ago. We dated freshman year, and then we broke up for about like a year and a half, 2 years, and then we got back together our junior year, like the summer going into our junior year. And yeah, he'll be living like an hour and 15 minutes away. So we will be kind of like long distance. I would say it's more of a medium distance. I hate this. Okay. I would describe myself as someone who, speaks their opinion. I would say I'm very outgoing. I would say I'm pretty bubbly most of the time. But obviously I do have that side of me where I can be closed off and I can have a little attitude. I wouldn't say that I always have an attitude. I do get described as very sassy a lot of the time, but I wouldn't say it's like a disrespectful sassy. It's more of like just funny, witty. Which is really weird to just describe myself to a camera right now, so I don't even this is really weird to me. Cuz usually when I do my TikToks, like I never sit here and talk in front of a camera for this long not doing anything. Anyways, a little background about me just to like get to, know me a little more. I have moved a lot. When I was born in Sioux City, Iowa, and then around the age of 6, I moved to Marshalltown, Iowa. And then I lived there for about 2 years, 2.5 years, and then I moved to Minnesota, Rochester. And then I was there probably for like a year and a half, moved to Wisconsin. I was only in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin for probably 8 months, not a whole lot. Um, that was the shortest time we've ever lived somewhere. And then I moved to Dixon, Illinois, where I moved there when I was in fifth grade, and I stayed there until the middle of my eighth grade year. It was like 2020. So COVID happened in March, and then through COVID, I moved in November of 2020, and I moved here back to Iowa. Also, not disclosing that information, like what town, because again, people are weird. What can you say? Hope you can't see my street sign, otherwise that would be a little awkward. And it was pretty hard because the schools here were still online when I moved here in November, and they stayed online through majority of December. And so I didn't really know anybody for like a month. I was online, I was on Zoom meetings. People were like, "Who is this?" Like I wasn't really introduced. But yeah, that was super hard. I was very lonely in that span of time. I just missed my friends. But, I feel like me moving so many times, and especially during that time, like really shaped who I am. I'm not really afraid of anybody's opinion. Like people right now from my school are probably watching this and they're like, what the is she doing? Da, 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 da. Well, I don't really care. I'm just doing whatever I want to do because who gonna stop me? And if people want to judge me and think that I'm weird for just trying to do my own thing, then they can have that opinion all they want, but I'm not gonna stop because people are making fun of me, if that makes sense. Yeah, so then I moved here, then we finally went back online, and then I met people. Um, it was a rough start, I would say that. I probably didn't really get in the groove of things here until probably sophomore years when I started actually making like good friendships and everything. My freshman year was pretty rough. Um, yeah, I was just really upset that I moved here still. I I was dating this guy and then he broke up with me and I was just really rude to everybody, and which is totally understandable not to like me or not, and some people still have that idea of me to this day, and that's just how it's going to be. I'm not going to really try to change anybody's opinion about me, but I have changed a lot, and some people just need to realize like what I was going through is really hard, and it doesn't excuse me for acting like that or being like that, but people change, and yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like who I am, the background of who I am. I enjoy, hanging out with my friends like everybody else does. I really like going to Target. I am trying to eat better, so I'm going to Crumble less, but I really like going to Crumble and Dirty Dough. Um, so I do tend to eat there like maybe once. I try not to do it every week, but sometimes it's really hard because like cookies are just good. So, and that would probably explain the way I feel about myself. Most of the time I do hang out with my boyfriend, obviously. I work at a hospital right now. I have applied to be a waitress, so maybe I can do like some saving things with that. I really don't know. I'm open to anything, like any video idea. I am 18 years old. I am a senior in high school. I'm hoping that this can be like a new hobby of mine. And I mean, if you see any potential, then you should just subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? I could be the next big thing, and you saw this video and you didn't even subscribe. You probably couldn't even hear me when I put it over there. But, my favorite food places are like Taco Bell. I really like Taco Bell, Chipotle. Um, I really like Olive Garden. Olive Garden is like top three life experiences. I do really enjoy food and ice cream. I'm really like, I don't know. That's probably why I need to eat better, is because of how much ice cream I've eaten in my life. It's probably more than someone who is 94 years old has eaten, which is totally fine because you know what? If it's good, it's good, and I'm gonna do whatever I want. So I am a Diet Coke. I was a Diet Coke fan. Low key, Coke Zero Sugar has just been hitting more. Like it just tastes more like actual Coke. If that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love I love the smiley face fruit snacks from Walmart. If anybody got me smiley face fruit snacks from Walmart, they're my new best friend. It is my favorite thing ever. I'm not even joking you. A big thing about me is my favorite color is pink, if you couldn't tell. I mean, this is kind of looking white actually because of the lighting, but I everything that I have is pink. I feel like I'm not a big fan of wearing the color pink. I wear it like sometimes. I don't have a whole lot of clothing with pink. I just feel like I look better in like neutral colors, but my favorite color is pink. Good get to know me questions. Okay, I looked up some questions on my iPad because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, and I didn't listen to all the other YouTube videos telling me I should have a script of what I'm going to talk about before I film. I've just been procrastinating this video for really long, and I think I should just make it so then I can edit it. Oh, my favorite movies of all time, are The Hunger Games. I love all. I'm pretty sure there's four movies. I like you put it on and I can probably recite every single line, especially the first movie. I am just in love with that. Same thing with like all dystopian movies, if I'm being honest. Like I love what's it called? Divergent and all of that series. I really like The Maze Runner. I'm just like obsessed with them. I'm really obsessed with them. Another big thing that I am into is true crime. I kind of freak myself out with it sometimes. I feel like people are following me. When that's probably not happening. I hope not. But I listen to so many true crime podcasts. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I would not be surprised if, I post some true crime thing on here and that's all I talk about. And if you're interested in that, you should subscribe. If you aren't already, because I probably already sold you. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? I probably already sold you on subscribing anyways, right? Right? Just say right. What else? Okay. We're gonna put down the iPad. The question that I just read on there is, what's something that you're passionate about? Just buckle up. I am very, very, very passionate about not letting anybody feel left out. Now, I totally get wanting to leave someone out of something if they have done you dirty. I fully understand that. But someone who you've never talked to before, I literally can't get behind that. I want everybody to have a fair chance at everything. I like it's just, I feel like I feel that way mainly because I've been left out. And you can definitely tell by just like when you meet people or like being around people who have never felt that way because they're just so open to leaving other people out, and it's like that is the worst feeling in the world, is to like know like someone or like a group of people is doing something and you might talk to them a little bit or like be friends with them and they didn't invite you. That is the most gut-wrenching feeling for me. And like I totally get if like it's someone who's done you wrong, like cheated on you or like a friend that stabbed you in the back. Like I get that, but like someone you've never talked to before and just like leaving them out, or like a friend that you might not like, but just cuz like you don't like their personality a whole lot, but like they're friends with everybody else, like yeah, that's just something that I'm really passionate about. Um, I think a lot of people know that like when someone's being left out, I feel really bad. I'm very empathetic, which is kind of weird to say about myself, but I'm very empathetic, sympathetic, like I feel for everybody. I also tend to give every single person the benefit of the doubt. Like if someone is talking shit about somebody and I didn't see it firsthand, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to just try to justify kind of why they were acting like that. Like try to put myself in their shoes. Like maybe they said that because of something going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know what someone else is going through, and leaving them out would just make it 10 times worse anyways. Unless like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Another belief or value that I would say is like one of my top things is really being empathetic. Like I struggle getting along with people who can't see it from a different person's point of view. And sometimes when I'm arguing with people, like I totally get like how I can come across like not trying to understand where you're coming from. This is something that I have been working towards. Like I've trying to acknowledge the other person in an argument. But at the end of the day, like I can always see where someone else is coming from, unless it's something absolutely insane, like, oh, it was right to murder that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's obviously like some limits to that, but I really do try my best to try to like figure out everybody's thinking. I do believe that everybody has their own battles they're going through, and not everybody is as confident as another person, but I really do try to figure out like what other people are thinking, or like being in their shoes. A superpower that I would love having, and I know this is gonna hurt my feelings, I know, is reading people's mind. I wish I could read every single person's mind, know every single person's thoughts, everything towards me. And you know what? Some people are like, I rather just not know. I want to know. I really want to know. And that might be crazy, but I definitely want to know. Like, you're telling me that you don't want to know what your boyfriend's thinking about you? You're literally lying. Everybody wants to know what their boyfriend's thinking about them. Because, like, I always be like, does this outfit look dumb? My boyfriend goes, yeah, looks fine. So that means it looks stupid and you want me to just go die on the road and never even talk to you again. Like, no, no, no. Like, I rather die curled up in the rain on the road, bleeding out, than have my boyfriend lie to me about me, my looks, or like how I'm acting. I want someone to, or even anybody, I want someone to literally be just straight up with me and be like, yeah, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I think that you've had a decent understanding of who I am, and I'm not trying to sell anybody on why they should follow me, because at the end of the day, you like who you like, and you get that first impression, and you're like, yep, I want to follow them, and if you want to follow me, do that. But but yeah, if you like this video and you like me, then subscribe, obviously, if you haven't already. like the video maybe. I don't really know. What do they say usually? Hi, like and subscribe. Like, do they do that? Is that a good thing to do? But yeah, please comment below what videos you want me to make because I'm kind of at loss. I just want to do what people want to like view. So right now I'm just doing like things that I watch on YouTube. Obviously, I'm not Mr. Beast and I don't have billions of dollars to just spend and give away, but you know, and if I do end up making money from this because whatever, like a lot of people like my energy and like watching me and I'm entertaining for whatever reason because I get that. Like people tell me that sometimes. But if I do end up doing that, that would be great. And yeah, I mean, that would be great. I'll probably still post on TikTok. Um I will post on TikTok because I love TikTok. Who doesn't? But yeah. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and